Right? First time in a while we've done one of these videos, so I hope everybody's doing well out there. The book free progress vlog is still a thing. It still exists and it will be back, but it's currently on hiatus because we are crashing really quickly towards the 6th of August and the publication of Deadlock, my latest short story. So as a result of that, the book free progress vlog is on hold, and we're going to use these Sunday videos to promote my latest work rather than talk about something that might not be out for quite a while yet. But it will be back, the book free progress vlog. That being said, we're here today, and we're going to use this first vlog. Yeah, we're going to use this first one to talk about Douglas Sanchez, who is the centrepiece of Deadlock, which is out on the 6th of August. Douglas is a very quiet man. He keeps his head down in life. He has very strong views on the world and how things are and how things should be, how people should treat each other. But he doesn't actually do anything to make the world that way. He will not ruffle feathers. He keeps his mouth shut. He follows all the rules, even when he doesn't necessarily agree with the rules or he thinks the rules are fair. He's the sort of bloke who will do as he's told and then moan about it when he gets home to his wife and kids. He's recently had some very, very good luck, which has meant that his life has changed in a way that he now lives completely separate from his old neighbourhood and his old neighbours. And yeah, Douglas is in a really good place in life until he finds himself on a jury. And once he finds himself on a jury, he suddenly there's nowhere to hide anymore now. He has to step up and do what he thinks is right, or do what he's always done, and keep his head down and bow and go with the crowd. And I think of all the characters that I've ever written, I don't have my political views are mine, and the way I see the world is mine. I don't think I'll ever write them into a story or give them to a character, because ultimately they're mine, they're not entertainment, they're how I see the world. But there's a John Lennon lyric in a song called Scared, where John Lennon says, "You sing out about war and peace, but you don't want to see the red raw meat," which is John apparently criticising himself, because as much as he has these views and as much as he wants to change the world and make everything better, he doesn't actually want to get his hands dirty, he doesn't want to do anything to actually make it that way. He'd just rather sit in New York singing lovely songs. And I think Douglas has got that. And Douglas, to follow that through, Douglas has got that because that's me putting me into a character. It's as close as I've ever come to actually putting me into a character. That idea of you see the world a certain way, you see what you consider to be injustice, but you don't actually do anything about it. You just sort of tut and then mutter when you get home and complain to your wife. Yeah, me and my mate Dougie, we both we have that trait. And I think finding himself, I think to take someone with that trait and to put them on a jury in a murder trial, and a murder trial that is not simple. There's lots of potentially naughty things moving around this murder trial, and it was fascinating for me to do. And I don't know if I would do what Douglas does, because obviously, if fairly obviously, he doesn't go along with the crowd. He stands by his principles. And yeah, that is the exploring part of the book. It was originally supposed to be a sort of legal thriller where you looked at the legality of whether the system's right or wrong, but it's quickly become a story about a man and how far he will go to do what he thinks is right. And I think is a sort of, before I go, a sort of fascinating twist on that is how much his view of the world has then become distorted via people not agreeing with him. I think one of the really fascinating things is 95% of the book is told from Douglas's point of view. So the other people on the jury, the judge, all the people in the case, you get Douglas's view, Douglas's point of view. This is how Douglas sees them, and then right at the end, you actually see the reality of it. And I think it was really fascinating, and it was something I found really interesting to actually show that Douglas isn't a bad guy, he isn't an awful guy, but he completely sees certain people wrong just because they don't see the world the same way as he does. And I think we're all probably a little bit guilty of that. Yeah. there we are. That's Douglas Sanchez. Deadlock out on the 6th of August. Links to all of our other social media palaver is in the comments below. And we'll be back next Sunday with another one of these. And I'm sure there'll be other posters and promotional stuff popping up during the week. So thanks for watching and keep safe and everything. Later.